Hi, my name is Andrea Buckley, and I'm a licensed mental health therapist in the state of Michigan. And welcome to the Connection Diaries. Woo! I'm so excited that you're here. All month long, we have been engaging in a meditation series to start the year. I wanted to start the year just kind of slow and calm and centered and grounded, and to kind of give ourselves permission to just be, to focus on our breath, to focus on what we can control, and to introduce to some a meditation habit, which I think is a great way to start the year because it is cold here in Michigan. We are in the winter months, we are in the thick of it. And during a time where so many people are expected to be on the go, to do more, to be super busy, to be setting all these goals, to be kind of like rewriting their narrative. Our bodies are calling for us to rest, to be still, to slow down, and to calm all of the dysregulation that is happening in our society, in our worlds, in the systems that we exist in. And so I'm coming to you today from my playroom, which is a room in my home that really is just what it says. It's for play, it's for creativity, it's for, just not work, but not necessarily sleep, but just a space to just be. And I think as an adult, we lose sight of our sense of play. And as a result, we also lose sight of our sense of joy. And so I wanted to show my face and I wanted to engage us in a meditation today. And it will be guided, but you get to see me. So if you haven't already, the other meditation videos that I've done this month, they are audio only. So you can do them, right before bed. You can do them when you wake up. You can do them midday. And so you have all of those different meditations already that are live. So there's one for the morning, there's one for the midday, and there's one to just kind of unwind to. And so today I just wanted to check in with you all. And today's meditation is going to be simply that, a video that you can use to check in with yourself when you feel like, okay, everything feels so hectic, everything feels so chaotic, feel like the day is getting ahead of me. And you just need, someone to help guide you to do a little check in. So think of it as, the beginning part of a therapy session in a way, but it's not a traditional therapy session. It's just me, on your phone or on your laptop or on your iPad or however you're listening to this video. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to take a comfortable seat if you haven't already. That can be sitting down with your legs crossed, it can be sitting down with your legs extended. You can be laying down if you're like, hey, Drea, I just need to lay down for a second. I promise you this won't take long. But I just want to invite you to scan your body, starting with the top of your head. So just bring your attention to the top of your head. And then I want you to go to your forehead, your eyes, just noticing any tension, your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, your lips, your chin. I just want you to notice every part of your body that I've drawn attention to, any tension, any tightness. And I want you to give yourself permission to soften in this moment. I want you to notice your throat. Do you have a sore throat? Does your throat feel dry? Do you need water? Is there any tension there? Have you found yourself holding back when you need to use your voice? Do you feel like some stuck energy there? I just want you to begin to notice. And if you can, I want you to release any tension. I want you to now focus on your shoulders. This is an area of great tension where we hold so many unspoken truths, so much stress. If your shoulders are next to your ears, I want you to drop them. Feel free to make some circles with your neck. Just kind of wringing out that tension in that neck and shoulder area. And we're going to pause our scan and we're going to take a deep breath. So you're going to take a deep breath in and you're going to hold it at the top. And now you're going to release. Just listen to all that tension leave your body. I'm going to do one more breath. Take a deep breath in. You're going to hold it at the top. Now release. I hope that your top half feels a little bit lighter. We spend a lot of time in that part of our body, in our head. We spend a lot of time looking at things, scrolling on social media, looking at emails. We spend a lot of time using our mouths, right? Using our voice, right? And we spend a lot of time in the shoulder and neck area. And in the Western world, we tend to be very cognitive heavy. And so that's why I wanted us to take some time to just do a body scan on that part of our body, the shoulders up. And what I want you to think about is just how much energy and tension is in that part of your body. Now, we could continue this scan and there will be tension in other parts of your body, but I want to just draw our attention to how much we are in our heads, how that manifests itself as anxiety, and sometimes that can even lead to depression, this sense of hopelessness, this sense of emotional overwhelm. A lot of times it starts in our minds. But what I want to invite us today and the days to come is to think about how do we connect to our bodies and to our hearts. Sometimes we forget about what happens below our shoulders and our hearts. Sometimes we neglect the activity that's happening in our gut, whether that be nutrition wise or whether that be ignoring our intuition. And lastly, sometimes we forget what's happening in our whole bodies. We forget to move throughout the day. We forget that we exist not only in our minds, but in our whole physical bodies. And so what I want you to think about, and I'm going to leave you with some journaling prompts as always, that will be in the caption of this video, is I want you to think about how can I get out of my head and into my body? And for me, the way that I do that is through meditation. It's through slowing down. It's through giving myself space to feel without judgment. It's through things like yoga and other movement practices. It's reminding myself that I don't have to have all the answers. It's reminding myself that black and white thinking does not serve me. It's reminding myself that my mind tells me a very limited view of the story, of the reality of what's going on. And so I must intentionally direct it towards its blind spots. And sometimes we do that in therapy. Sometimes we do that through journaling. There's so many different ways that we can get in tune with our whole selves. But I would say 99% of the time, we are in our own heads, in our minds. So as you get ready to go on to the rest of your day, whatever that may bring, I want you to ask yourself, how do I connect with my heart? How do I connect with my body? Every day, but especially when I feel mentally overwhelmed, when I feel like my mind is just making things a little bit more messier. It's not making things more clear. How can I tap into my emotion? How do I tap into my intuition? How do I tap into my whole self, my whole body? So before we get ready to wrap up, I want you to just close your eyes again or lower your gaze or just tune back into your body. And I want you to notice, if you were to think about your body from the shoulders down, any tension you notice, whether it be a heaviness in the heart, whether it be a tightness in the hips, whether you have cold toes, maybe your knee is sore, maybe your stomach is uneasy. I just want you to draw attention and curiosity to those parts. And I just want you to imagine that in this moment you have permission to soften, to add ease where you need to add ease, and to add lightness where you feel heavy. I want you to ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? What reassurance can I offer myself? How can I give myself permission to not have all of the answers and to not be able to do all of the things? I want you to leave this video with the affirmation that I am held, that I am whole, and I am enough. Just spend some time journaling about that after this video, whenever you have some free time. As always, remember that you are loved, that you are enough, and I want you to stay inspired. And stay tuned for our last video and part of this meditation series as we wrap up the month of January. And be on the lookout for next month because I'm super excited about the second series of the year. So as always, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and stay tuned for next Thursday. Bye.